Hello there. Today I am going to be talking about this game Telepath Tactics. It's a tactical game in a cyberpunky fantasy setting, and this is an early alpha demo of the game as it's currently on Kickstarter, trying to raise enough funding to create a full single-player campaign as well as a fun multiplayer experience. This game was actually originally designed for the multiplayer experience, but now they're trying to do both a good single-player campaign and a multiplayer game because it's a game that's heavily inspired by games like Fire Emblem and such. So that's the kind of gameplay you can expect if you played games like that. The current demo has two small sections of the campaign available to play. A basic story is shown, although they say right away that the story is subject to change, and everything is subject to change in this video as it is early alpha. The first section is a little tutorial in which you play 1v1, and then a tutorial kind of thing in which you play with a whole group of people. A small army of sorts, and that is how you'll be playing pretty much the whole game once the full product is released. So the gameplay, we see early on that it's not all combat, as certain classes can actually build structures to help you out, so that is an interesting element to the whole thing. And it's not something I remember really seeing in games like this before. You often see building structures in larger strategy games, but not really in the shorter term tactical games, and I really like that they've included that in this one. So the demo introduces us to that building aspect pretty early on, and it also introduces us to side objectives. It introduces us to different levels of terrain, ranged and melee combat, backstab damage, status effects such as being blinded, counterattacking, and leveling characters up. The whole thing is quite complete for a demo, and gives a good range, demonstrates a good variety of things that you'll be able to do in the game when it's complete. The combat in general seems pretty fun and tactical. You have different characters of all kinds of unique classes that have skills. Engineers can build bridges and barricades and have a basic attack. You have bowmen that can shoot, and soldiers that can slash, and thieves that can backstab. That kind of stuff is pretty basic. You have mages, you have healers, and they can all level up, so you have to plan around that as well. I can really see the multiplayer aspect of the game being really fun, and that means that the full game promises to be quite good. The full game also promises to have a level editor and all kinds of additional features, but this demo does show off the basic gameplay. So, like any game like this, you're going to have some long turn times, and the game doesn't seem too revolutionary. So basically, if you enjoy games like this, you'll probably like this one. If you, say, hated Fire Emblem, then you probably wouldn't enjoy this game too much because, again, it's not revolutionary, it's evolutionary, and it seems like a very solid game. It's also a really solid demo, and I really like when Kickstarters actually have something tangible to show off, and not just concept art. I will link to the demo and Kickstarter below so you can go and support this thing if it looks good to you. I hope it does. I would love to see this thing succeed. So that's about all. Thank you so much for watching, guys. For more variety gaming content, you can subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I've been Maple Dungeons, and I will see you next time.